For those with a taste for the exotic and exquisite, Bangkok is a destination that delivers all that and more. From sizzling street food to five-star feasting, the sights, sounds, scents, and the incredible dining diversity make this city a mecca for food lovers and more than a few world-class chefs. Bursting onto the scene are the Newcomers Foodie Productions, established in Thailand by renowned Dutch chef Marco Westmaas and US management professional Wayne Schnapp. Their aim is to further promote sustainable farming of both crops and animals by using large-scale food events as a platform to bring food producers, consumers and chefs together to inspire and educate. The team's first event featured the 3 Michelin star chef Jacob Jan Boerma, head chef and owner of Leest restaurant in Vaassen in the Netherlands, and Guillermo Gonzalez, the rising star mixologist from the Hiding in Plain Sight bar in Amsterdam. They joined forces to bring an avant-garde culinary experience to Thailand. First stop was the Sukhothai Hotel, Bangkok. Despite a packed schedule, Chef Jacob and Guillermo made time to visit the nearby wet market, Talad Klong Tui, situated only a few moments away from the hotel, purchasing some local ingredients for their mouth-watering creations. Jacob was even able to squeeze in a quick coffee break to enjoy some traditional local brew.
So here is the basic Thai coffee shop, like a home style, like a retro coffee shop style. So we use this to make like a coffee, not like the coffee machine like in nowadays.
But this is also the traditional way to make the...
Like a Chinese style also.
Chinese style, but they do it also here in this country the same way like the rest of the world.
Yes. Then here is the Thai traditional coffee.
Chef Jacob also managed to team up with popular Thai cook Poo to try his hand at some local recipes.
Ingredients are for tom yum soup, the dish menu for Thai people in Bangkok. Sweet sour soup with prawn. Next time if you want use chicken, you can put in the chicken. Change the name a little bit is tom yum gai. And today is tom yum kung.
Tom yum kung.
Tom yum kung.
That's only because of the prawns.
Yeah, kung is prawn.
Kung is prawn.
Yeah.
Okay, and I learned a new word.
Then it was back to the Sukhothai Bangkok to prepare a fiesta of flavours for some of Bangkok's most discerning diners. A quick glimpse into the kitchen shows a blur of action and activity as the chefs cut, chop, boil, steam and shout instructions as they work their magic, finally putting the finishing touches on the plates before the waiters whisk them away to the tables. It was then time to head off to a sun-drenched tropical isle. The next stop on the gourmet schedule was here on the paradise island of Koh Samui, where, believe it or not, Jacob Jan was the first 3 Michelin star chef to actually cook on the island. So his arrival was greeted with much enthusiasm from both local foodies and chefs. The visit to Thailand's 3rd largest island, Koh Samui, began with a stop at Fisherman's Village and a tour of a local market.
You have you know this fish?
The team then moved on to the Infinity Residences and Resort, located on the green hills above one of Samui's lovely beaches, Bang Po. This place is home to 65 stunning pool apartments surrounded by lush tropical gardens and coconut forests. Dazzling white contemporary architecture and infinity pools where you can lie back and gaze over some of Samui's most breathtaking views. It was the perfect spot for the team to chill out for a few moments in between the busy cooking and mixing. The resort's general manager was on hand to greet his culinary guests.
Well, it was very interesting to receive some chefs, but especially for a specific event. Usually, we always have some sommelier, some wine waiters, and some chefs trying to work together to find the right matching between food and wine. An exercise a little bit more difficult today is to have the pairing with the cocktails and the food. With one very good chef, Jacob, coming from Netherlands as 3-star Michelin, and Guillermo as well, who's been traveling around the world, showing off his skills, showing off in an interesting way, always sharing his knowledge and sharing his passion as well. Every single people working in the food and beverage department supposed to be off today. They're all here. They didn't ask anything at all in terms of being present. They wanted to be here. First of all, because having a 3-star Michelin chef in Koh Samui is the premiere. This is the first time. First time for some of them, a few of them in the kitchen and then in restaurant, in the bar as well. We've been dealing with top professional like they are. So they wanted to see what it means to be a 3-star Michelin chef, to be an exceptional cocktail makers like Guillermo, which is very good for me as well to be able to talk in Spanish with him. He's from Argentina, so very interesting. And they're just waiting for them to start to show off their skills.
Then it was time to start slicing, dicing, and whipping up a delicious array of hors d'oeuvre delights.
Now we take some ingredients from a Dutch man. He makes, of the name is Koppert Chris, Rob Baan. He has very nice products. I know they are also in Thailand, in Bangkok.
Star mixologist Guillermo then began whipping up some tasty mocktails.
This is something that's really easy to make. You can make it in your own backyard. It's just ginger, sugar, water, and yeast.
Chefs from throughout the island were on hand to sample the end results.
What we experience here, and we're happy to come and see the food and Chef Jacob, we almost feel like we're on the same page. Simplicity is elegance, and the ingredients, respecting the ingredients at the right temperature, bringing out the right flavors, and not too busy, just 1, 2, 3 ingredients on the plate. So overall, I'm very pleased to experience the same type of cooking, even though from different parts of the world. So other than that, great team, great atmosphere, great view, great topics. You cannot ask for more than that.
Our chefs here in Koh Samui, I think, is very important for meet these events today, and we can learn from a big chef. And here in Thailand, this Michelin star is not very famous, and when we have some star like Jan Boerma, then we enjoy this here. And for our chef here in Koh Samui, I think it's very nice come here and enjoy this.
I blend this whole thing in foodie productions with what I do in my business. I bring in the finest food ingredients, I work with the chefs, and Marco, he's the man full of ideas, crazy ideas. Okay, he's been a very celebrated chef in Holland, and he's seen, how to bring good food to life and how to let people enjoy it in a different way. Not just going to the restaurants and eating it, okay, and eating the good food. Of course, that's important, right? So we said, all right, let's create events. Let's create a different kind of experience.
The action then moved to Samui's lovely W Resort. It was here that the team would prepare an exotic multi-course meal for hotel and island guests.
We've used these events as a platform to be able to implement our ideas. We felt that Marco, through his contacts, and Jacoda, through his contacts, we can create something unique. Everyone can bring in a chef, but in the past 5 days, what did we accomplish? Well, we brought in a great chef, a great 3-star Michelin chef, cooking in 2 locations, but during that time, we also held several master classes. One with a chef and our bartender. He prefers to be bartender as opposed to mixologist because he can really reach out to people. and show how they can really work together using the same types of ingredients, pair them together, and still inspire others around them to think about what they do when they present their works to their clients.
Great food, cool chefs and stunning locations. What more could you ask for at a true foodie event?